Their rough times are going to come, but they have not come to stay. They have come to pass. It's very important for you to know that. Don't say I'm having a bad day. Say I'm having a character building day.
The number one purpose of life is to better oneself. That's the only purpose I have for you. So if you wake up in the morning and you don't want to do something, you don't care enough about yourself.
I'll do it or die. See, that's powerful. That could be the day that turns your life around. The world has a strange way of stepping aside when somebody says, I'll do it or die. The man says, I will climb the mountain. They've told me it's too high, it's too far, it's too rocky, it's too difficult, it's never been done before, but it's my mountain, I will climb it. Promise yourself you will never give up.
Be you. Embrace being you. Embrace being different. Embrace the fact that you enjoy doing what others won't do, because it's the thing that separates you. And there will never be a person on the earth that can do exactly what you do. It's been said that the graveyard is full of talents that never, ever got seen. There are abilities that the world will suffer from never having seen manifested on the face of the earth. But that's not true of you.
Don't confuse movement with progress, because you can run in place and not get anything done. So are you moving forward, and who are you taking with you? And how you made things better by the God-given talent that you all have in whatever area it may be.
You can say I'm committed, but until you eliminate other options, you're not committed. A lot of people make decisions to end relationships, to quit their job, but they don't become committed to the decision until they remove the other options. And then you're forced to take action on it. And I think there are two different instances. It's like, I need to change this, and then I do change it. And the making the decision is when it becomes a commitment.
Again, courage does not mean you're not afraid. Courage means you're afraid, but you do it anyway. I don't negotiate with myself. That pattern of thinking is what destroys most people's lives and their dreams.
You got time because you got another breath coming. And the fact that you just took one means there's another one coming. There's a purpose in your life. And the uniqueness that you bring to the table is about to open up doors of opportunity. And when someone says, what do you bring to the table? Instead of saying, I am the table, you tell them I bring the table and the chair of opportunity. And those that sit around me will find there's a difference inside of me, and I make a difference inside of them. Don't allow yourself to ever become common in this common world. Not when you were born to be excellent. Not when you were born to be different. Not when you were born to change the world. And the world will say your name because you changed everything.
I need you to believe the fight that you're in is worth fighting for. I know you've been cut. I know you've been beat up, bruised, blood, sweat, and tears, and maybe you're on all fours lying in the dirt right now. But you have to believe that it's worth getting up just one more time. Because if not now, then when? And if not you, then who? It has to be you. It has to be you. Not your mom, not your dad, not your friend, your brother, sister. It has to be you.
We have to always remember, our purpose will always be there, but the purpose is myself. Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. On those bad days, when you think that you're alone, you just might be. Because you know why? No one else wants to do it. So you be the that always gets it done.
My message is to keep going. Don't quit. There's something deep inside of each of us. There's something deep inside of you. And often when we're walking a path, an unknown path towards a goal or a desire of our heart, there's really no idea or landmark of where we're going other than it's different and it's scary and it's unique. And there's so many unknowns. And my message is keep walking. Like, don't quit. If you can't walk anymore, crawl, drag yourself, do whatever you have to do, but don't quit.
Learn how to handle the winters. It's a fact of life. The winters follow the fall, the harvest. Winter comes after fall. Night comes after day. Difficulty follows opportunity. Recession always comes after expansion. So the winters are going to come. The winter of sickness, the winter of disappointment, the winter of devastation, social winters, economic winters, personal winters when your heart is smashed in 1,000 pieces and the nights are unusually long. It's simply called wintertime.
No one's been through what you've been through. No one's had to endure what you've had to endure. Single mother, single father, failing grades in class, still trying to be a student athlete, still trying to just make ends meet. Accepting more responsibility as an older sibling, playing the role of parent. It's not easy, but it's not supposed to be. And these challenges, these trials, these pitfalls that have brought you to your knees, it's not meant to break you, it's meant to make you.
Life is rough. There are days in which you will find yourself taking a step back. But just because you step back doesn't mean you can't move 2 steps forward. If you have to take a step back, you can rest assured that you have the knowledge of stepping forward because you've done it before. The step back is not a failure, it's a setup. And when you get set up, you can step up. When you've gone through something, you become something. If you want to face greatness, you must become the face of greatness, and no one becomes great without facing something.
Decide every day where you're going to put your best efforts, where you're going to focus your energy. Every single day, you must design your focus intentionally. God has a plan for you, but make no mistake, so does the adversary. And when you are not intentional with your time, intentional with your choices and your resources, when you don't drive your mind and your heart down the right path, trust me, there will be more than enough distractions to pull you off your course and away from your purpose.
There's something inside you. There is something that is calling from the depths of your spirit, recognizing that you're meant for so much more. And that looks different for each of us. But we all have it, and we all know it, and we hear the call. And sometimes we're distracted. Sometimes life throws so many things at us that we can't hear it. But in those quiet moments and those opportunities, it's there.
The one major question I got was, how do I finish where I start? I get 2 weeks into it, and then I stop. So this is the thing about it. I'm going to tell you what people don't want to tell you. Why you stop is because you're lazy. It's because you don't mind getting bad grades in school. It doesn't bother you enough to be mediocre, to be average, to sit around and watch people do great things. You don't mind it. So there's your answer. Your answer is you don't care enough about yourself.
When people can't get up in the morning, I'm going to tell you why. Because they can predict the feeling of everything that's going to happen in their life. And their body's resigned to the familiar. It says, oh, another mundane day. But remember when you were a kid and you were going on a field trip? What happened then? You were up and dressed and ready to go before your parents were up. Because you knew something unexpected was going to happen. That's how we should live our lives. Waking up with the understanding to expect the unexpected, and something unusual should happen in our life as a result of our efforts.
Everything you already have, because what you have is substantial. The ability to dream is a blessing. The fact that you have an opportunity to get it right is another blessing. The fact that you have any measure of health, that's another blessing.
But here's what you can do. You can get stronger, you can get wiser, and you can get better. The winters won't change, but you can. And that's how life changes for you. When it was hard, I used to wish it was easy. I didn't know. Don't wish it was easier. Wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems. Wish for more skills. Don't wish for less challenge. Wish for more wisdom.
We always have choice. You always have choice. You can look at your life and recognize there's things you want to change. You can look at your life and recognize it's not where you want to be. And you can choose to be different.